What's up, fellas? Welcome to our final install for the semester, and this one's going to be one of our easier installs just to wrap things up with the semester. It's going to be Atlanta and Detroit protection. Basically, it is a 7-man slide to each direction with 7 blockers in protection. All right. Basically, what we're trying to do is get the ball downfield, take a shot, move the ball, get a big play through the air, and in order to do that and help the route concept develop is to put more guys in protection. All right. So I draw up a couple different looks for you guys, 3 going Detroit, 3 going Atlanta, and just a couple extra tips and reminders for you guys through each look. All right, so here we go. Detroit protection is a full 7-man slide to the right, hence Detroit. So there's an R in Detroit, and an L in Atlanta means that we're going 7-man slide to the left. Basically, the reason why it's the easiest protection, and maybe even the easiest play for us, is everybody has their own gap. There's not a lot of thinking to it. It is just protect what is next to you, right? So if I'm Detroit, my responsibility is the gap to my right. If I'm running Atlanta, my responsibility is the gap to my left. And basically in these pictures, I drew up everything into 11 personnel. That doesn't necessarily mean they have to be 11 personnel in the game in order to run this protection. If we go 12 personnel and bring in an extra tight end, we'll put him on the backside, and he will basically take the job of the tailback, and we'll have him go out, line up out wide, and basically put him in the route concept, giving our quarterback an extra guy to throw to. For example, I want to take a focus on the triple Detroit, the triple front. That's going to be the middle picture on the left-hand side of your screen. And basically, I want to give you the rules if you're my left tackle and you're responsible for that backside B gap, and I have no threat in my gap, right? So I don't necessarily have a guy or a zone or I don't have a guy, and I don't need to go chase that nose tackle, right, on guarding the center. I just need to cover my space, line up, and kind of occupy space and help that S back out or our other tight end. S-backs are, they're not as good in pass protection as offensive linemen. And with that rush guy lined up inside of the S-back, it is hard for him to get over there in the first place, right? So I don't need to create a wide gap for the defender to split us and get pressure on the quarterback when it's not necessarily, especially if they're only bringing 4 guys in the pass rush, right? Play side. If I'm the right tackle, there's no threat outside of the defensive end, so I'm thinking that I'm basically a man on the end, right? Now, if that same linebacker walked out, my responsibility shifts to him, right? I have the C gap to the sideline. I have to make sure that nothing gets around the right side, and they're not going to bring 2 guys off the edge. If they do bring somebody off the defensive end, we'll go in the B gap where the guard will take over, and that tackle will go into the A gap where the center will take over. All right. If you guys have any other questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Let me know. It's been a pleasure working with you guys, and I look forward to everything that's to come in the future. And you know how to contact me if you need anything. Appreciate you guys for taking the time to come and listen to me. Bye.